Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. So if you want to know how to work with this metallic ashoke, I will advise you watch this video to the very end because I'm going to be taking you the step by step on how to work with it. But note that this metallic fabric is very hard, okay, and this is the leather type, okay, it's not the original, it's the leather type, so it's very hard to work with, so you need to be patient with it. So let's dive into the main video. All right, so I've already done the base as usual. So the next measurement I'm showing you now is the handle, so I'm just cutting it into two. This is what we are going to use to tie at the end of the whole process, okay. So the next one, I'm just cutting it off like that. I'm setting it aside. So the main measurement we need for this is the width is 13 inches. So if you are working with ashoke, that means you are going to be cutting two, you join it together, but the length is going to be 38 inches. Unfold is 19 inches. So if you are working with ashoke, you just cut 38 inches twice and you join it together, you fold, you stitch one edge. So this one I just need to join it together so as to achieve the width that I want. So I think the measurement, the width now, the width is 16 inches. The width is 16 inches. So and the length is going to be like, I think 27 or 28, yeah. 27 inches. Okay, so if you are working with ashoke, just cut 27 inches twice and join it together. Alright, so let's get into the main work. So I'm working with the longest one, which is 38 inches. So I'm going to be forming a fan plate here. So just normally we form our fan plates, but I just want to show you the length here. So how long the first plate is. So 14 inches is what I'm using there. So I'm just going to go ahead and just form normal fan plate as if you want to do a round fan, okay, full fan, okay, yeah. So just hold it like that and just take it all the way to the other side. I'm going to be showing us how to do it, okay. So this is metallic, okay. We have the one of the leather type and the original metallic, okay. So this one is the leather type because that other one, the original one, is very expensive. So most people make do with this one because you just have to slay, okay, you just have to slay on a budget, okay. But one thing I just want you to note is that please and please, you need to work with this material before collecting it from customers because it's very hard to work with, and I think the styles that you can do with it is kind of limited because of the hardness of the material. So please and please make sure you work with this material before collecting it from customer, and please charge extra. Charge extra because this material is very hard to work with. I'm so sorry for the background noise. That's my baby. I just put to bed, okay, and that's the reason for my absence here. But I just need to make this video because YouTube has given me ultimatum of just 30 days to upload. If not, my membership is going to be cancelled. So please and please, if you are watching this video, just help me to share it on your WhatsApp. Just share it any way you know you can share it, okay. So I've just ended that here by the side, so I'm taking the second one now, and this one is not fan plate. I'm just making a normal plate, okay, making a normal plate there. Just split it all the way to the top. So just split it all the way to the top like that. So please and please don't forget to share it with your loved ones, share it with whoever you think might need this video, okay. And if you are just watching this video for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell button, okay. So I'm just going to use my pin to hold it, that you can see the way I'm using my plier to hold it because it's very hard. Before pin can go inside, not talk of needle, is very hard, okay. So the plate, I'm just transforming the plate into a loop, okay. I'm just transforming it into a loop like that so as to have this kind of shape, okay. So I need that loop, okay, I need that loop, okay. So then once you get the loop, you can just split the rest like this and take it on top of the previous one, okay. Note that I've not tagged this, I've not tagged it, but later I realized that it's best for me to tag the first one before moving on to the second. So I'm just going to set this one aside and tag the first side, okay, which is the left hand side. So I'm just going to be tagging. It's just the normal way we tag it all the way to that point. Then I'll come back to show you the next thing to do. It's very hard to tag, so I'm going to be doing it off camera, okay. I'll stop at that point. Then I'll come back. Alright, guys, so I've done tacking. I tack it at that point there, then I cut off just the little excess there. Okay, so coming back to this one, since we've already plaited it out, okay, we've already plated it out. Okay, so I just need to rearrange it and place it down. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you something because it's a bit long, so I'm going to be measuring, and I think I left about 6 inches before attaching it to the edge there. Okay, but I think I'm going to take the measurement so you see what I have there. Okay, so you just use your pin to hold it down, then take this one all the way, let it go on top of the previous fan place that you have there. Okay, so I'm just taking it all the way down like that. I'm taking it all the way down like that. So I'm going to be rearranging the pleats. Okay, I'm going to be arranging the plate because this material is very hard, so at times you need to be very, very patient with it. Okay, you need to be very, very patient with it. It's not something that you do in a rush, and make sure you practice with it before collecting it from your customer. Okay, make sure you practice with it before collecting it from your customer, because especially if you are working with this leather metallic, it's very, very hard, very, very hard to do, I must tell you. So but once you are patient with it, okay, and if you've been working with segu, you know, all this hard segu, it will be very, very difficult for you to work with. Okay, it won't be that difficult. Okay, but just take your time. So I'm shifting into the back now. So this is the point where I measured out, I think, 6 inches before pinning it to the base. So I'm going to take the measurement now so you see what I have there. I'm going to take the measurements later. Okay, so the tacking itself is going to be one by one, because you know now we are placing it on top of another place, so I can't tack everything together. So I'm going to be doing the tacking one by one. Normally for me, I prefer to just do everything, bring out the style, create the style before I start tacking. But I just need to tack this one after the other, so as to achieve exactly what I want. Okay, you can see the pin is not going in, so I just have to use my plier to just bring it down like that. So it's very, very hard, very, very hard to tack, very hard. Okay, so I think the next thing I'm going to be doing is that one there, I'm tacking it down. Okay, this is the point where I measured the one I left there before attaching it to the bit, just for you to get what I'm doing. So it's 6 inches. Can you see? I left 6 inches there, then bring everything together, use your clip to hold it. Okay, so the normal me would have just bring out my needle and start tacking from that edge. But I just had to, like, let me just tack it one by one. But the loop I've created there, I'm just pushing it to the front now because I don't want it to be like that. Okay, I don't want it to be like that. So I'm just going to, join it to the edge of the fan that I've created there, just to bring the two together. So I'm going to be joining it together and using my pin to hold it down. Okay, using my pin to hold it down. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. So let me just, a little confession. The initial style I cut for this, that I have in mind to make with this material, is not what I'm doing now, because I realized that it's going to be very, very hard for me to tack, and coupled with my baby disturbing, so I just had to just come up with something. So I'll just confess to you that at this point I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just know that I'm going to come up with one style that is going to be very beautiful. So you might say that, okay, maybe I pin this one this way, then later I pin it another way. I'm just trying to just get something nice. Okay, but I think this is nice, this is okay, this is okay. So I'm just going to be tacking that together there. So the tacking is going to be one by one, like I said. It's going to be one by one, my sister, but I know that some of us that have this power that, yes, I want show Michael. So we can tack everything at once. That's fine. Like I always say on my channel, there is no particular route to tacking. Okay, you just want to tack in a neat way. Okay, and make sure that the style, the beautiful style that you've created, you don't alter it. Okay, so that's just, so I've tacked that one there. You can see I've tacked it down there. Then I will now tack the edge of my loop. I'll bring it down, then I'll tack it together with the fan like this. So the tacking is going to be one after the other. Okay, so I don't want to leave it like that because it's going to be too wide. Okay, so I'm bringing it down like this, and I'm going to tack it together at that point. Okay, I'm going to tack it together at that point. So there's no rigid rule to tacking, just tack. So some of us have come to the comment section and saying, why don't you show us the way you tack and all that. That one, I feel like we are just wasting our time, okay? And please, please, and please, if you are just learning Autogele, this material is not for you. We need to be candid here, okay? This material is not for you. Make sure you've practiced with Sego, all this art Sego before you come to this material, okay? So in case if you are new to Autogele and your customer brings this type of material, just tell them that, man, I can't do it, okay? Or you source someone that can do it for you, okay? There's no harm in saying no, okay? There's no harm in saying no. Instead of you now collecting material and just mess up the whole thing, it's better you say no, then keep working, keep practicing with that particular material on that particular style till you get it. That is number one. Number two, and those of you that you will not even practice style before collecting work from your customer, you now be looking for someone that will just send wuru video to you. Abeg, this type of material is not something that you want to do wuru with. Please make sure you've practiced, you've worked with it, and you know that, okay, this style they are bringing, I should be able to do it with this metallic leather fabric before you start collecting it, okay? So just look at what I'm doing and just forming a kind of loop or something with that one. So that's just it, guys. So I'm going to tack it at that edge and this one to at that edge, okay? Just the remaining one from the other plate there. That's what I used to form that, okay? So just tack it down, then pleat it out very well. So I'm going to bend the edge of the fan there just to give it a nice finishing, okay? I'm going to bend it, and I want to hide that white this thing, the back of the metallic, you know, it's usually white, so I want to hide it. So I'm going to be using the edge of the fan to hide it. I'll tack it down like that, okay? I'm going to tack it down like that. Yeah, exactly like that. Okay, so as I'm tacking, I'm going to be bringing the are we going to call it rose or the one at the back there? I'm going to be joining it together with it, okay, like this, so that everything can just stand at once like that, okay? All right, so I'll do that off camera, join it together like that, then I'll show you the next thing, okay? So that's just it. Can you see? So I'm joining it together. So I don't want the two to be separate. You know, it's one star, it's one kiddy. So I'll join it together like that. Okay, so I've done that now. I've done that. Everything is looking on one like that. So the back here, we need to tack it down. You can see the way it's shaking. So if you don't tack it down like that at the back, it's going to be shaking on the person's head, okay? Especially if it's Owambe party and they start dancing, it's going to be shaking, my sister. So you need to tack it down. Okay, so I'm going to do that also. I'm thinking of using the pleats at the front, the base plate, to tack it down. So just tack it whichever way you think is okay for you. Okay, so I'm going in underneath the plate of the base and bring it out from here and just look for a way to secure it down and bring it back here so I can finish the tacking there. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that off camera because it takes a lot of time to tack. Okay, so I'll tack it. All right, guys, so I've done that. I'm done with the tacking. So I've done everything like that, so it's looking more like it now. So the next thing is just for me to tack this one to the edge like that. I'll tack it to the edge. Okay, so it's just normal tacking, but I'm entering from the back of the pleat because I don't want the knot at the edge there to show. So I'm entering like that, go in into it. So I'm just going to tack it like 1 or 2 times or even 3 times. Okay, because when they are tying the kele, the pressure is going to be applied more to this edge, so you need to secure it very well. Okay, so I'm just going in like that and tacking it together. So if you are new to my channel, please and please, at this point I think you need to subscribe, and not just subscribe. If you enjoy this video, please be cool, help me click on the thumbs up to like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell button so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video, and please share with your loved ones, share with whoever you think might need this video. Please and please share. It's free to share, okay? Enjoy that one. Please help me share this video because I want this video to grow as far as it can, okay, because they have given me the ultimatum of 30 days. If I don't meet up with the what's it called again, with the number of a particular number of views and like that, so I'm going to be disqualified from the YPP members and all that. So please, I need you to help me push this video and all other videos so it can reach the number of what hours is being required of me. Okay, so I'm going to be trying my best from now on to be uploading video, but it has not been easy. It has not been easy with me taking care of a newborn and all that, working and all that. So please, it has not been easy. Just please bear with me for the meantime. I'm going to be uploading whenever I can. Okay, so I've tagged the edge there. I'm just going back inside. I just want to make sure I secure it. Okay, I want to make sure I secure it. Sorry. I want to make sure I secure it. Okay, so just going like that, coming back from the back. Okay, coming back from the back. So if you are satisfied with the tacking, you can go into 3 times. Then you can decide to finish off the tacking there, or just continue from there to fix the handle, whichever way you want. Because what is left for us to do now is just to tack the edges there and fix the handle to it. Okay, so I'm just going to, from that point, I'm going to pass my needle to tack everything down here. Okay, so I'm just going to pass my needle like that. I'm going to tack everything and cut off the excess. Okay, I'm going to cut off the excess on this part here. Yes, so I'm tacking it together. So the tacking is just normal tacking, and fixing of the handle too is just normal fixing. Just fix it the normal way you fix your own handle. It doesn't matter once you've achieved this task. So I'm going to fix the two handle and come back to show you the finished look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.